You should have slapped me then. That would have got me a little fired up. No, just, I mean, the fire's there, just, okay, what's going on? Okay, why are guys not competing like they're capable? That it hurts me. It hurts me, as a coach, it hurts me bad to see guys not competing like they're capable of. So you put it on you as a coach, and you start figuring some things out. You don't point fingers at those guys, because you know what? Hey, we gotta have them more ready. So the fire's there. I mean, don't get me wrong. The fire's there. Just, you're taking some inventory right now, really trying to figure some things out, and okay, how do we move forward? Find the solution to move forward, and then do it. And that's what I'm working on right now. Find those solutions, and then beelining forward. Because I know how much things can change week to week, month to month. We look at where football's at right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is about building throughout a season. It is about improving. It is about catching your stride really at the right time and getting the right frame of mind, the right place. I mean, I think they're playing pretty good right now. And that's something that we can point to too. Hey, we're not starting off like we want to, but I tell you what, where we can end up can be really where we want to be, and that's what our plan still is. That doesn't change one bit. So next time, though, I do want you to slap me. All right. Appreciate it.
That's the Coach Swab we usually get right there.
But anything else?
What other details do you have about the Toys for Tots donations and why you're doing that for the UNI Open this weekend?
That's a good one. We've done it for a few duels before. And I think the first duel we had, I mean, the whole front of the West Gym was filled. I think, if there's anything that we can do through our program or through UNI that can support, some people that need it, we certainly could do it. I mean, that's a small thing for us. We got to put a box out there. You have someone sitting by it to get some kids that maybe don't have something that they wouldn't have got. So I think it's always a great thing for us to get back. And if we can use wrestling and we can use UNI Open to do that, then we certainly like to do that. And I'm glad they did that this year. I'm glad you said that, because I didn't even know. So is that your idea, Michelle? I'll give it to Michelle. She was her idea.
Your dance nature, probably a lot of people didn't see it, but there's a picture circulating. You were handing out meals in Vegas to homeless people.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. That's not, you don't do it for that. That's the last reason. And I didn't know Randy snapped a picture either, so I'm going to have to find my assistant coach for that. No, I mean, man, you're sitting there eating a meal with your team, and they got a whole plate left, and you got people outside that don't have anything. So, I mean, man, if you can't think about that a little bit, then something's wrong, I think. So I don't need to talk about it anymore, but I mean, I think that's what you should do. It's about what you do when people aren't watching, right? I mean, so what if you're doing it for the cameras? If I'm doing it for this, then I'm doing it for certainly the wrong reason. So that's not why it was happening. So I'm gonna have to definitely scold Randy again for that.
If you got in the wrestling room and talked to your guys and pointed to one guy this weekend that you said that's the way you got to go, that's the approach you got to take, that's what we're looking. Is there one guy that really excited you this weekend?
I had more than one guy excite me. I mean, especially within matches, within you see some things that you want to start seeing those signs of that. Hey, man, this guy, he is right there. You got to keep seeing those signs. But Albert's got a lot of fight. I tell you what, I like some of the things that he does. He's showing some emotion. That's kind of what we talked about our team is you cannot be emotionless in wrestling. You cannot be. You have to change your emotion. You have to have some energy and fire. It's too tough a sport, and you see the guys that win. Their faces changed a little bit. Their expression changed a little bit. They have some fire, and the teams that were winning, the individuals that were winning had that, and I felt like he had that some. And then Steyert as a true freshman. Man, I tell you what, that third period, that kid from West Virginia is really hard to score on, and he found a way to score twice, and it was pretty impressive. So seeing those type of things really get you excited, and then just knowing how close a guy like Dylan and Cooper and those guys are, and Blaze, even though they didn't perform like they want to, what they're capable of, and how we can move forward with them. I know that excites me. So still a lot of season left, fellas. So. Anything else? All right, 9 o'clock. I bet you a lot of people will be going to Fargo, right? It's beautiful this time of year. I was just up there. A couple weeks ago. So hopefully enjoy that. And if not, we'll be in the dome all day. So 9 o'clock wrestling starts. Thanks.